As you already know, I've been following very closely the development of Bitcoin and Ethereum. And at the same time, I keep on my radar also the other coins I invest into, like Bipro, Trias, AQZ, and Toko. Now, I could not understand what exactly was happening with Toko and why it kept going up while all the others took quite a beating. So in this video, I'll dive into that and have a look at why that might happen and what I am expecting to happen in the future. Let's dive in. Oh boy, look at this chart right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 7th week in a row, green. Now that's kind of crazy. If we look here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So I am expecting for Toko to reach a local top at least real soon, because definitely it cannot keep going at this pace. It's not possible. We can see that at least we came closer to the 10 EMA on the weekly chart. Let's see if we see any loss of momentum here. No, this is crazy. Look at this. The MACD on the weekly chart is just parabolic. It's going crazy. Like it will soon reach the May levels. And look at this histogram right here. So I am expecting to hit a wall at some point really soon actually. But that does not mean that it will correct like here. No, not unless Bitcoin will dump really hard, right? But I would expect for Toko to print a red candle in the next weeks. But we're not here to talk about the bearish case. Now I want to highlight only the bullish case. So let's look at this. On the daily, an amazing chart. So it's just staying to the 10 EMA, very once in a while coming back to the 21, right? I think the white line is 9 EMA actually. So what is happening here, what I see here, this might be a breakout. Actually, this could be a confirmation of the breakout because we see the breakout happened here. It came back to retest the 10 EMA and now is charging up. And I am expecting it to hit new levels pretty soon. Let's have a look at the MACD. We see, yeah, no signs of stopping. Looks like it still wants to go up. I don't know how long, but this is crazy. Look at this chart. It's unbelievable. And the RSI, it's a bit choppy. Not exactly how I would like to see it. I would like it to see it in this way. So this means that actually Toko did not went parabolic like in this case, you see? When that happens, like in this phase right here, that's a huge pump. So that's why I'm still waiting for the real pump from Toko. If Bitcoin won't dump or after Bitcoin will dump and after it will recover. Let's see. So on the daily, we visited these levels before, but we still have quite some room to go. We see here in May, we went above the 80 level, right? So we're still far away from that, from a daily perspective. This is insane actually. Yeah. Now I will try to go to the, actually I have it on the left side, and we can see also from a shorter time frame perspective, we see that the MACD just crossed up. This right here, it's a very powerful move, crossing down and crossing back up, and here as well. This is actually very strong, but this is also strong as well. So looks like it wants to go higher, and look, it's here. It could easily do the same move as previously and do something like that. But this is just crazy if it will really do that. All right, now let me do a Fibonacci retracement here and see what can we expect from Toko in the near future. Looks like the next target should be around 10 cents. So around here, which is not that crazy to be honest. From here is just a 30% increase. It could easily pull up another stretch like here. So yeah, that is in the cards. Is definitely that will happen? No, it's not. And by the way, as you know already, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just talking about these coins from my own perspective and what I'm doing about them. So nothing I say here is to be considered financial advice. Make your own due diligence. Do your own research before you invest in anything. Very important. And own your decisions. Don't blame other people for what you do with your money. That's very important. All right. So if we want to have a look at a longer perspective, oh, I think I made this not exactly as I wanted. I think I wanted to make it from here. Yeah, because here was the interesting part actually. Yeah, that's true. Sorry about that. It was good that retracement as well because it's still close. We see this level close to 10 cents, right? So this coincides with the other one, but it's just another level. So what is interesting and what we see here, it's a very, very nice playbook move by Toko. So we see it tested here first, this resistance level, the second time, the third, fourth, and fifth time, it tried again, and it looks like finally is breaking above it. Do you see it? So we have actually, this is the confirmation. This is the confirmation right here. This 4-hour candle close above this level, it's a confirmation of the breakout. And what should actually Toko do in this case? It should come back to retest this level and pop back up, or come back to this area lower to retest it before charging back up. So it's going to be interesting to see if it will still have enough strength to do that, the first or the second move, or if it will need to dip even more to touch the 55 EMA or maybe the 89. Okay, now let's see, why is this happening with Toko? Because usually when Bitcoin was dipping, Toko was dipping as well. But something changed here, something happened. And you might have seen already that the gaming coins don't give a shit what Bitcoin is doing. They just go up and up and up and more and upper, right? It's crazy. And looks like Toko defies Bitcoin as well. And I could not understand why until I started to dig in a little bit and have a look on what are they doing. And I started to make an idea and find some reasoning why this could happen. One of the reasons I think it helped the price go up is this promotion, staking promotion that they launched at the middle of November, like 2 weeks ago. And I'm also, by the way, I own this coin and I staked. I have a part staked and the part that I'm trading with, and the part I'm not trading with and waiting to take some profits at some point. So do whatever you want with that information, but I am open about, I don't have anything to hide. And I don't own a huge amount. I'll be honest about that as well. And I think it was around 100 million tokos or something like that. So when you get a lot of people into staking, they don't really want to sell, right? Usually there are investors, hodlers that want to keep their stack for a longer term, and they also get rewarded for staking. And that's providing stability for the coin, right? This could be one reason. I'm not sure this is it, but there might be more reasons summed up that can help with that, right? Here we can see that they have also started to be involved with NFT collaboration. And I've seen many tweets about KuCoin and Toko. So KuCoin is using more and more Toko for more projects. So I think that has a quite important impact in this as well. And here we can see that Toko will be featured in KuCoin Win. And people like this kind of promotions. Yeah, it's something that I think it helps the project. But now pay really well attention to this. This tweet came out 2 days ago. We are pleased to announce that ToCoin will soon be investing in developments towards the metaverse, NFT, and play-to-earn gaming. What does that tell you? When I've seen this, I've seen now why actually the price is going up. Like I said, I am expecting, and me personally, I will take some profit soon. Actually, I sold something around 0.079 because I am a trader and I will buy more here in this area right here when it will come back because it will retest it. I hope. If not, that's it. I will just use that amount of money with other coin. But this is the plan, to buy cheaper with at least 15%, 20% cheaper and get more, right? I don't know what you do, but this is my strategy. And what is happening with the gaming on the blockchain right now and the metaverse? It's crazy, right? All these coins are just popping out and going up like crazy without giving two shits about Bitcoin or Ethereum, right? So this kind of news could have made other people that heard about Toko or other people that owned already Toko to buy even more into it because they see that it will benefit from this gaming hype, which is right now. And it's still far away from becoming parabolic yet. We are far away from that because the total market cap of gaming projects, it's still very low. I think it's close to 40 billion bucks or something like that, which is very, very low in the entire market, right? When you think. And this becoming more and more popular. This is the direction we are heading into. And I think it's going to be really, really hot. So I think this is what is happening with Toko. Like, I don't trade news, I don't take this into account, but I just try to find an explanation for what is happening. So this is just the reasoning behind. All my decisions I take only based on the charts. All right, now let's have a very quick look at what should we expect for longer term. So after we see that Toko is still trying to come back from this abyss right here, right? We are still under the previous all-time high. So after we will challenge that all-time high, the next targets, the future targets, should be close to 25 cents, right? And if we go on a macro scale here, and let me delete everything else and just zoom this in. Cool. Now let's do a Fibonacci retracement from here. And what do we see? Well, we see that actually the next target after reaching the all-time high, since this coin has been alive, is going to be here, close to 29 cents or between 29 cents and 46 cents. That would be from today's price roughly close to 3x or at maximum 5x, right? So we have this quite conservative approach, like not very long term. And of course, depending what Bitcoin will do. And then we have the higher targets, which are close to $1. Let's say that Bitcoin will allow Toko to reach this height. That would be close to 9x, right? But since I'm still expecting Toko to retrace a little bit, I would still think it's possible to buy Toko close to these levels right here at least, right? And that would make it 12x from there, right? So I would expect for Toko in this bull run to at least 5x to 10x from this price. Okay, now let's assume Toko can get to $1. So if Toko gets to $1, that's going to be 12x from today's price. Like, look at this. I'm expecting for the next bars, weekly bars, to come and check the 10 EMA at least. That would be a much better entry than it is right now. It should print some red candles at some point. And when that will happen, it should correct at least 30, 40, maybe 60%, right? So then is going to be a very good buying opportunity. So now I don't know how Toko could reach here, but let me tell you something else. A crazy scenario, right? Toko right now has close to $14 million in market cap. Let's assume they go really hard into metaverse and gaming and they come up with a lot of investments, with a lot of hype, and a lot of people will buy into it. And they become a project like, what's a project that does really well in gaming? Let's have a look. If I go to categories, let's have a look at gaming. Okay, so no, not mana, not access, they are very high. Let's not inject so much hopium. But let's say it would not be very crazy to assume that in a parabolic run, in the last leg of the bull run, it could come to $1 billion. Let's just take that because it's a round number and it sounds nice, right? Look at Ultra. Ultra is close to $700 million in the market cap. When this coin got so big, so let's have a look at this. And if we look by market cap, we see that at the end of September, it was 144. So it's like 5 or 4x since then, right? But if we look here, this year, look, this year was 45 million bucks. And we did not have any parabolic run. I'm talking about if Bitcoin is going to 100K. Just imagine what is going to happen with this coin. Look at this. This coin is doing this while Bitcoin is dumping, or it's still undecided, right? It's doing bear traps or God knows what. So what is going to happen if Bitcoin gets to 100 bucks? This can get to 10 billion maybe, right? Why Toko could not get to 1 billion? There are a lot of projects that can do that and could do that, right? Like I said, Toko has right now, let's take this number right here. Let's say that Toko gets to $500 million in market cap. What would that mean in the price of each token? That would mean 36x from this price. Let me go even more realistically, right? So 100 million bucks should very easily for Toko to reach. And that would be a 7x from here. That's nothing. In a parabolic run, that's really nothing. I really think Toko can easily destroy this target. If it will do 200 million, that would mean 14x, 14.5x, right? From today's price, from this market cap. Now, for 500 million, we can get a 36x. That's crazy, right? Let's see now if we put 1 billion. what would that make of Toko? That would be a 72x from today. Is that crazy? That might be crazy, but what if the bull run extends to May or September next year and we will get a end parabolic run? Like crazy. Would that be so crazy to believe if they execute well and they really do what they promise? Of course, this is no financial advice. It's just some hypothesis that I'm playing with. Could that be possible? I don't know. I think we'll find out. So 72x from today. So Toko right now is 0.07. That would put Toko at $5. $5. Let's say $1 Toko, what would give us? 78 maybe is the price right now. That would be a 12x, 13x from today's price. Assuming it won't dip and you cannot buy cheaper, right? Let's say you get it closer to 58, which was an important support and resistance level for Toko. It's a 17x. Is that crazy? I don't know. Let me a comment below and tell me what you think about this. Do you really think this project has any potential at all, or is just a shitty project and doesn't stand a chance? Thanks for watching and see you next time.